Hi guys, we're going to be making Jell-o slime, and I would imagine that most people would have these items in their home. If you don't, it's okay. We're going to start with a mixing bowl, and I just got a big metal spoon because I know that it's not going to stick to it. And I also have my cookie sheet here on off to the side because it's better to have the kids play with it in the cookie sheet before making a mess on your table. So we are going to start with our bowl, and we are going to put our cornstarch. We've got 1 cup of cornstarch in this bowl. So just got to make sure it doesn't stick to the bowl. Oops. That's good enough. And then we've got 1 3-ounce pack of Jell-o. It can be any flavor, any smell, as long as it's just like regular gelatin mix. I did read that if you use the sugar-free variety, it won't stain hands as bad, but I think if you mix it with the cornstarch enough, it shouldn't stain too bad. That's why we're using the cookie sheet. So we're gonna mix our Jell-o powder into our cornstarch to get started. So we're gonna mix that up, make sure that it gets nice and evenly incorporated. It smells really good. I'm using strawberry. All right, and this recipe is also edible, so your kids can eat it if they want to. They don't have to, it's up to you, but it is an edible recipe, so that might be more fun for them. So now that we've got our powders mixed up pretty good here, we are going to add 1/2 cup of warm water. And I'm gonna just start slow and add a little by little. And I'm probably gonna end up having to use my hands because when water hits cornstarch, it usually doesn't want to mix too well. It's up to you if you want to let your kids mix this up themselves or if you want to help them, but I know that it'll be good for them to do if they do it themselves. Get some independence going in there, but it's going to be kind of hard to mix right away. Ooh, I always end up covered in cornstarch. Always, always, always. So just use your hands and squish it together and see how it's starting to kind of make a dough. And it says not to add extra water until it's fully mixed and you know that you need more, because sometimes they will accidentally turn it into oobleck and it will be runny and it will not be slime. So we're going to just use our hands and our muscles to incorporate it all. And I do think I'm going to be needing a little bit more water if I want slime, but if anything, this is a fun Play-Doh recipe. So still something to do. It smells good. I'm going to get a little bit more warm water. Yep, that's warm. And add just a teeny bit because we want it to be like slime. There, now it's starting to act like slime. We're learning together. If anything, it's a really nice Play-Doh recipe that your kids can consume if they want. I think if you added more water, it would be stretchier, but I kind of like the texture that it is right now. So I think I'm going to keep it that way, but let's see, first of all, it's not something I would desire to eat, but it's not the end of the world if your child eats it. So there's that, but we're going to play with the water a little more and see if I can get it to loosen up some. That was probably too much water. If you add too much water, just add a little more cornstarch. But now we have oobleck. So that's fun too, Jell-o oobleck. So we learned a few different things today. So that'll be fun. I would love to see if you guys try it. Have a good day.